Coming to you from downtown Los Angeles, I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic, this is one of the great stops in the NBA.
When you step your foot on that purple and gold floor, you know you have to bring your A game. Plus, your trash-talking A game to all the celebrities sitting courtside, Ed.
It's the definition of showtime. Let's do this. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. To James. And scores.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Davis. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Brook Lopez missed his first. That one goes.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Rocking the rim.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Giannis with it up top. Down 2. Bledsoe. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Bucks at the controls. To Antetokounmpo. Brook Lopez. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Screen coming. Gets it in the left corner. To Davis, down low. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 4. From the painted area, won't go down. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Bledsoe at the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Antetokounmpo. Open look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scout on the court.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis for 2. Giannis! Antetokounmpo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. And count the basket.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
He gets it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Nice pass to set things up. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Goes to the left side. To Davis. Rondo buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Bledsoe with it up top. 5-point game. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And 2 for AD.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Got it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Middleton to Lopez. Throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one, maybe throw a zone, maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, down low. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
James. To Davis. Short jumper won't go down. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Into the game, number 3, George Hill.
Antetokounmpo. Spinning shot won't fall. Hill into the front court. Down 5. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Gets it in the right corner. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Hill to Antetokounmpo. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Danny Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Hill can't connect. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Deep left corner. Kuzma to Davis. Working the outside. Kyle Kuzma. Not getting the bounce. Hill across the timeline. Down a point. To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo fires the three, and he knocks it down, Jay.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Danny Green. Fires the three. Cleans it up. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Milwaukee with the basketball. To Hill. Adetokunbo. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Matthews. To Adetokunbo. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. To Davis. Defense making the ball handler work. Anthony Davis. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down just a couple. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To James. Slams it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Bledsoe with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis for 2. The jumper's off the mark. Picked up by the Bucks. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nice pass to get things going.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That ends the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter in the books, and Jay naturally...
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 32.
Lakers ball.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
To Cousins. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Hill into the front court. They trail by 7. To Middleton. George Hill. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Cousins. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And George Hill, good on the quick release for 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
That's going to be out of bounds. Hill across the timeline. Down 6. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Runner here won't go down. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good to cement the 3-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Los Angeles, they have it. Count it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Middleton to George Hill. Into traffic, but no good. The follow won't go either. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And the slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Hill. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for 2.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To George Hill. Down low Gasol. Pau Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
And a throwdown. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
The Bucks at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Can't miss those. LeBron James. Huge block. Here's Rondo with it. His team up by 7. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Hill into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Gasol. Here comes the screen. Hill to Middleton. Just off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Middleton to Hill. And 2 points to the board.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Hill across the timeline, trailing by 10. To Gasol. Has a look. Shot for Hill won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Hill into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Here comes the screen. George Hill to Middleton. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Into the front court comes Rondo. It's an 11-point game. Has a chance. The shot almost.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
To George Hill. To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's 3 for 7.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lakers at the controls right now. James takes stock of the floor. To James. To Cousins from long range. DeMarcus Cousins is going to get 3 shots here. He's shooting 40% in this one. Knocks down the first. Second and 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Giannis with it up top. Down a dozen. To Lopez. Love the hustle. Sprawled down on the deck. To James. Turns and slams it down.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
Bledsoe, he's 2 for 2 now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
LBJ. They work it down to cut. Stuffs it down with authority.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Here comes the screen to Lopez. Hill. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Across the timeline comes James. Up a dozen. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Subbing in for the Bucks, number 2, Wesley.
LeBron James swats it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on. Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Bledsoe. Giannis Antetokounmpo. With that, he's 5 for 9.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To James. Here comes the screen. And that one is out. Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. That's it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bucks aren't down by too much at the half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Bucks at the controls. To Lopez. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
All right, you got the first bucket of the second half. Now get a stop, because honestly, that's where your troubles were in the first.
Here comes the screen. To Cousins. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
So many teams just try to beat you with their offense. Well, your offense can only take you so far. The one thing that's supposed to travel, whether you're home or away, is your defense. That's your staple.
Antetokounmpo to Lopez. And the Lakers have the rebound. To James. Brook Lopez sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
To Cousins. And the finish at the rim.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Middleton knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Brook Lopez tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To James. And he's going to the free throw line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bledsoe with it up top. The margin standing now at 7. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Bledsoe. To Antetokounmpo. Lakers have it. And stuffs it home.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Rajon Rondo with a piece.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down 11. To Middleton. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. DeMarcus Cousins with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Nice pass to set things up.
But did you see the way he was able to do it, Ed? Did you see him constantly probe the defense by maintaining his dribble? Ultimately, if you keep your eyes on all the other defenders, they will lose track of where the ball is. That's where you slip a quick pass in for an easy dime.
To Adetokunbo. The screen sets him up for two.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Bledsoe. To Middleton. Oh, I missed a short one there. Can't connect from in close. To Adetokunbo. Bledsoe. To Middleton. It's a turnover as they head the other way. LeBron James gets a look, can't hit. Bledsoe with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. To Lopez. Gets it in the right corner. Matthews. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. To James. Baseline drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Middleton. Matthews. From the painted area, won't go down. To James. Screen coming. The drive, right to the basket, and finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Matthews. Adetokunbo. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Matthews. Giannis Adetokunbo. Add 2 points to the board.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Changes coming from...
Substitutions. Subbing in for the Lakers, number 32.
Adetokunbo to Lopez.
On your right, on your right.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Whoa! What a finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Giannis with it up top. His guys down big. And scores. Strong take.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Shot from in close, no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bledsoe to Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. Greek Freak for two. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Driving is green, but he can't finish.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Giannis shoots. Not that time. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Lopez to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big.
I got ball. This is all me.
To Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Has a look. And he buries it.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Bledsoe with it up top. Down a bundle. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo, deep right corner. To Lopez. Short jumper misses.
Oh, yeah. It's me and you. Me and you. Screw right, screw right, screw right.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers added a win with today's solid victory. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bucks didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game stats. Player of the game.
The chosen one was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the remaining games. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.